Well, good afternoon and welcome everyone. My name is Scott Maxwell. I am a columnist for the Orlando Sentinel, and I am very excited to welcome you to the Sentinel's annual but very first virtual 2020 Top Workplaces Celebrations Ceremony. Now, as most of you know, employees are the ones who drive everything about this event. They are the ones who decide who wins. They are the ones who decide who vote for their employees as having a great work environment. Now, it's an impressive accomplishment to have employees praising their bosses anytime, but during a pandemic, well, that's extra special. So we are excited to do this, whether we're doing it virtually or not. And one of the benefits about doing things virtually is you don't even have to wear pants if you don't want. I mean, if you've got coworkers nearby, you probably should, but we're going to get through this one way or the other. And we are also pleased to let you know that all the voting that took place, and there was a lot of it, took place without any accusations of fraud. No lawsuits, no recounts. We didn't let Georgia or Pennsylvania anywhere near our ballots. So neither Sean Hannity nor Rachel Maddow have offered any objections. I think we're in pretty good shape. Plus, the nice thing about a virtual event, like I say, you can do whatever you want when you're not on camera. Now, it has certainly been a challenging year, and we've all been navigating these difficult waters together. But thanks to strong leadership, great employees, and the perseverance of companies like each of yours, this program gives us something really good to celebrate at a time when I think we could all use it. So a big congratulations to all of the top workplaces joining us here this afternoon. And remember, any workplace that's being honored here today is already the cream of the crop. Now, before we get started, I have a few notes to make sure everyone is having a great Zoom experience today. First of all, as you probably noticed, all guests have been automatically muted. That's not just so you can't boo me, which some people probably want to do. But for anyone unfamiliar with Zoom, you might want to change your view setting to gallery and turn on the chat box to give you the best display of the show today. We encourage anyone to participate in the show to do so via live chat. Now, that has been a little glitchy. Zoom sometimes give problems, but you can do celebratory comments if that's working. And if you want to share a comment, if you can get that to work, then make sure you have your group settings set to all panelists and attendees. And later in the program, we will go through the ranking announcements pretty quickly to keep things moving, but all rankings will be featured in the Top Workplace special section publishing in this Sunday, November 15th, Orlando Sentinel. That's the print edition. The event today will last just about an hour. I think we're going to be able to keep it a little tighter, and it's all being recorded and available to watch on demand. It's sort of like Netflix, except for really good employers in Central Florida. Next week, or for any of your employees who weren't able to attend today. We also, and this is kind of different, have a virtual photo booth happening right now. So you can make sure you snap a picture of yourself or small group celebrating, or you can simply upload a photo, and the link to the booth will continue to be shared in the chat box. But for quick reference, it's orlandosentinel.com/photo booth. Now, we're going to get ready to kick off the program, and to start things off, I'd like to introduce the Orlando Sentinel's newly appointed VP of Advertising, Scott Tyner, who now heads up advertising for both the Orlando Sentinel and the Sun Sentinel.
Thank you, Scott, and good afternoon, business community of Central Florida. I feel honored to be in a virtual room with so many great business leaders. And as Scott mentioned, I've recently expanded my role with Tribune. Over the past 2.5 years, I've been in South Florida, and I look forward to meeting the business community as I become part of the Orlando Sentinel team. What a crazy year it has been, and a sincere congratulations to everyone that has earned a spot on this competitive list. As many of you might know, Orlando Sentinel's top business recognition program has evolved quite a bit over the past 25 years, from rebranding to ongoing program updates, but we could have never imagined to be in a virtual setting like we are today. It's especially impressive to know that all companies that made the list this year did it through the nomination survey process in the height of a pandemic. You know, at a time where there are people that would think that company culture and morale would be at its lowest, it certainly didn't and shine through with these companies today. So regardless of how we're celebrating this year, we're honored to be spotlighting the best places to work in Central Florida. Before we officially start the award presentation, I'd like to make sure that we take a moment and celebrate our sponsors for supporting us throughout this especially challenging year. First, Center State Bank, our generous gift bag sponsor. Taylor Morrison, the Collage Companies, FIS Global, And finally, our major sponsor, LaunchThat LLC. Please join me in taking a moment to watch a video from their CEO, Gene Opalato.
Thank you to the Orlando Sentinel for honoring LaunchThat as a top workplace in 2020.
And more importantly, thank you to our incredible team that has shown such resiliency in this challenging year. LaunchThat is a special place located in the heart of downtown Orlando with a unique and lively culture. It's our entrepreneurial spirit, our big ideas, and our focus on the future that drives us.
But most importantly, it's our people that make us special. Their talent, strive for excellence, and attitude is what sets us apart. I have a saying here at LaunchThat: be excellent, celebrate success.
And we can't wait to celebrate this honor like we always do, with our team in a future that's better and safer.
Thanks again to Scott, LaunchThat, and all of our fantastic sponsors. I mean, how cool is it that you're getting a gift bag? Usually if you do a virtual event, the only thing you get is an emoji. So the Orlando Sentinel truly appreciates the partnership and support of this program. I'd now like to introduce a representative from ENERGAGE, the team that makes everything happen behind the scenes, as our research partner who facilitates all of the company outreach, survey rankings, and so much more on behalf of the Sentinel. ENERGAGE's President Dan KESSLER is kindly joining us here live as well via Zoom to share a little bit more about the program and this year's results. Welcome, Dan.
Thank you so much, Scott, and so delighted to be here with everyone virtually. We are all navigating this environment as best we can. And as we've said, it is just so important that we take every moment we can to celebrate the good stuff. And that is all of you, the 2020 Central Florida top workplaces. It really is a tremendous achievement. So please give yourselves a virtual round of applause. This is the second year that our team at ENERGAGE has been privileged to partner with the Orlando Sentinel to identify the top workplaces in Central Florida. We gathered data from more than 16,000 employees. We measured the 15 culture drivers that we've identified based on more than 14 years of research gathered from 66,000 organizations and 22 million employees. We learned what's most important to your employees, what you do well, and where you could do better. And there's one thing that remains abundantly clear. What mattered to your employees in the past matters even more right now. And that is simply connection. Connection with your remote workers. Connection with your brave colleagues on the front lines. And connection with your teammates as you navigate returning to the office. The stakes could not be higher. Your employees will remember how they were treated during this time for years to come. And being recognized as a top workplace is more important than ever. Real connection is a two-way street, and it requires more than just top-down, company-wide communication. So how do you make real connection happen? I want to share 3 very concrete actions for you to take away. Number 1, celebrate the good. Look for positive moments like this award to connect with your employees. Just by doing this, you'll build loyalty, pride, and morale. And frankly, we all need to hear a little more good news. Number 2, give employees a voice. Now, the good news here is that all of you already took this step through the employee engagement survey that we conducted for all of our top workplaces participants. But asking for feedback once a year is not enough. To maintain connection, you need to keep that dialogue going. Short, frequent pulse surveys can do that for you, and technology can make that a pretty easy lift. And third, make people-informed decisions. Don't let the data you've already collected die on the vine. Unlock actionable insights from your employees' feedback. Doing this will help you gain the trust and confidence of your team. So 1, celebrate the good. 2, give employees a voice. And 3, make people-informed decisions. Again, it is all about connection. Congratulations once again, and I look forward to seeing you at next year's Top Workplaces celebration, hopefully in person. Be safe and be well. Back to you, Scott.
Thanks so much, Dan. And Dan had a little bit of a cooler background than I did, but you know what Dan did not have? He did not have a needlepoint by his mother about his alma mater, Chapel Hill. So take that, Dan. Thank you, Dan, and the entire ENERGAGE team. And now it is time to officially recognize all of you, our 2020 Top Workplace winners. There are many ways to measure the quality of workplace, but this program believes the best way is to ask the employees how they feel and what they think. And you are all on this list because your employees voted for you. That's a pretty good testament to the investment you've made in them. So a reminder that all of you are winners today and that making this list is not easy. In fact, it's a pretty big accomplishment. As we go through our winners and rankings, you'll notice that company videos pop up at various times during the program. We thank all the companies that submitted these great videos as applicable as part of their partnership or sponsorship when we transitioned to this new virtual setting. Also note that none of the employees today know where they placed on the list or when their video may play if they opted for one. So this could be exciting and possibly a little awkward, but I think it's going to be mostly exciting. So we're going to start today's program by announcing the companies who are the recipients of this year's specialty awards. Now, specialty award winners are based on standout scores from employee responses to scientific survey statements. The recipients are chosen for having exceptionally high marks regarding the topics for which they're being honored. So here we go. Our first specialty award today is for meaningfulness, for being a company recognized by employees who feel like they're part of something special and meaningful. And the first winner is Hope and Help Center of Central Florida.
Hi, I'm Lisa Barr, Executive Director of Hope and Help. We're delighted to have received this recognition and even more honored to be associated with all the businesses and organizations nominated.
They do a lot of great work. Congratulations, Hope and Help. Up next, we have Appreciation, where employees feel genuinely appreciated. This award goes to Home Lending.
What does it really mean to be a home lender? We know purchasing a home is one of the greatest gifts one can give themselves. Our team at Home First Lending knows that life gets in the way when you least expect it, but that does not have to stop your dreams from coming true. Our team has made itself available to you. We are here for you. Your home is our business.
Congratulations to Home First Lending. Moving on to our specialty awards, the next one is for training, where employees receive the best formal training for their careers. And this award goes to Comprehensive Energy Services. The next specialty award is for Clued In Senior Management. That's what you want to be if you're management by your employees, considered clued in. And the winner for this one goes to Pinnacle. The next specialty award is for values, where employees feel their company operates with strong values, and this award goes to your Orlando Magic. The next specialty award is for doers. That's awarded to those who are doing things efficiently and well, and this award goes to Premier Association Management of Central Florida. The next specialty award is for communication, something we value, where employees feel like they're well informed. And this award goes to Christensen Financial. Our next specialty award is for direction, where employees feel like the company is going in the right direction, which is the direction you want to go in. This award goes to InstaNatural. Our next specialty award is for new ideas, where new ideas are encouraged by the company, and this award goes to High Key. Up next, we have managers for being a business where employees feel like their managers help them learn and grow. It goes to Fairwinds Credit Union. The next specialty award is for work-life flexibility, where employees feel like they have the flexibility they need to make the work and personal life balance for Cole Engineering Services. Up next, we have benefits, where employees feel like they have really the best benefits around compared to others in the industry. Florida Municipal Power Agency. All right, congratulations to all of those folks. We also have 4 leadership specialty award recipients. These leaders have been chosen because their employees have specially shared that they are very confident in their leadership abilities. And the leadership award in the legacy business category, which we'll explain a little bit more in a minute, goes to Daniel Zagata of Evershare Financial Group. The leadership award in the small business category goes to Jose Ramon Riestra of World of Homes. The leadership award in the mid-size business category goes to John Minke of Carroll Bradford. And the leadership award in the large business category goes to the guy who does my lawn, Harvey Massey Services. It's not Harvey himself, obviously. Congratulations to all of our specialty award winners. We're now on to the part of the program announcing companies based on their ranking within each employer group division. And as a reminder, the top workplaces are separated into 4 different employer size categories for Central Florida. The legacy organizations have fewer than 35 employees and have continued to qualify in the Orlando Sentinel Business Program for several years, regardless of their size. In other words, they've made a sometimes small staff, but a mighty name for themselves. The small organizations have 35 to 125 employees. The mid-size have 125 to 399 employees. And the large, well, those guys have 400 plus employees. So we are going to begin with the legacy employer group, announcing the names in order of ranking, ending with the top ranked small business. When you hear your company's name, please feel free to celebrate in whatever way you like in the chat section if it's working, or on your own with a toast to yourself. Please, to be respectful of everyone's time, I'm going to go through the ranking announcements pretty quickly today. But as we said, all the rankings will be published again in a special section in this Sunday's paper, where you can also check out a certain Metro columnist in the local section, and they'll also be posted online. So now let's get started with our legacy employer group top workplace winners. They are Realty Medics Office, Evershore Financial Group, Instanatural, Premier Association Management of Central Florida, and the #1 legacy workplace is Resource Consulting Group. There you go. Congratulations to Resource Consulting Group and to all our legacy employer group winners. We'll now move on to the top workplaces for the small employer group. All right, up first we have CertaPay. Dance along if you want. Followed by Gray Bar. Up next, we have SAP, followed by Greenman Peterson.
One thing that will always stand the test of time, it's the people of GPI.
Up next, we have Fast Mile Logistics, followed by a really neat group, Clean the World. Q4 Services, Florida Public Utilities Company, Baker Barrios Architects, DSK Law, Moss, Krusick and Associates, LLC, Mills and Nebraska, Witham, Smith and Brown, Uproar PR, they get a special mention. We're going to get that slide back in, and the Collage Companies. Up next, we have Robbins Property Associates.
We would like to thank our Orlando area employees for voting us top workplace again this year.
Total Quality Logistics, Zimmerman Kaiser Sutcliffe, Web Benefits Design Corporation, the very fun word to say, IZEA, Harbor Chase of Dr. Phillips, HDR Engineering, Fat Merchant, Colliers International, MSLPA, Power DMS, Cohen Law Group, Quality One Wireless, and Launch That LLC.
I fell in love with it the first time I walked in for my interview.
We're aiming to build the most valuable digital brands.
It doesn't matter if you're an entry-level employee or somebody at the top, you're always being asked to continue to put your thoughts forward.
It's very different. Everybody talks about culture at their companies, but I really think that is something different here.
It's driven by the people that we have here. And that's one thing I'm especially proud of.
I haven't had to fit into a mold. I've been at a company that allows me to build the mold along with them.
Next, we have Employ You, Inc. Again, honors for Hope and Help Center of Central Florida. Holland and Knight, LLP. Florida Municipal Power Agency, World of Homes, Lassiterware, NAVC, Protean Design Group, Source 2, and now we're up to our top 3 companies in the small division. The number 3 top workplace in small division, High Key. The number 2 workplace in the small division, Christensen Financial. And the number 1 workplace in small division for 2020 is Home First Lending.
In the category for small-sized businesses, number 1 goes to Home First Lending of Orlando. Home First Lending began in business in 2005 and faced some challenging economic times during the housing crisis. But as the company says, we didn't just survive the mortgage meltdown, we thrived. Home First Lending isn't your average broker shop, with extensive and well-versed experience starting at the top with CEO Teresa Lentini Lopez. The company works to find the loan that is tailored for its customers' needs, working with more than 50 of the top lenders, including banks, credit unions, and private institutions. The company started at the dining room table of Teresa and her husband and co-founder, Pablo Lopez, and has grown to 4 locations in Central Florida and more than 80 employees. And as Teresa often says, the company culture starts at the top, caring about its workers and not forgetting where it all started. The Culture Committee has employees looking forward to wearing their favorite wacky socks, showing off their favorite sports teams, and even dressing up as their favorite movie or TV show character. Home First also encourages participation from employees in giving out kudos to those who are succeeding at their core values. These kudos are just simple shout-outs to fellow team members that help put a smile on everyone's face. The leadership team also plans quarterly outings to places like Topgolf and ends the year with its own Met Gala. Home First Lending employees are also visible at events across the area. Among its sponsorships are a charity basketball game for the Muscular Dystrophy Association, movie nights at Avalon Park, and Operation Field Day, which provides all proceeds to Florida firefighters. Home First Lending also supports Harbor House, which works to prevent and eliminate domestic abuse in Central Florida. Please join us in honoring Home First Lending as our top workplace in the small-sized category.
And who doesn't like wacky socks? Congratulations to Home First Lending and to all of our small employer group winners. That's a long and competitive list. So now it is time to go to our mid-size employer group winners. The first one is Orlando City SC, followed by Poinciana Medical Group, Plan Source Financial Services, Encompass Health, Home Health and Hospice, and Top Build, Center State Bank.
Every customer that walks through our doors, they have hopes, dreams, plans that they want to execute in their lives, and we are a facilitator to help them accomplish those dreams. I think we should never lose sight of the fact that we are a trusted advisor to our clients, which allows us to really formulate a relationship with an entire family that spans generations, and it's frankly something that brings the most satisfaction to what we do every day.
Up next, ZRS Management, BioPlus Specialty Pharmacy, Embrace Families Incorporated, Taylor Morrison Home Funding, Attorneys Title Fund Services, The Fund, and Fifth Third Bank.
Good afternoon. I'm Greg Dryden, Orlando City President of Fifth Third Bank. We are proud to again be named one of Orlando Sentinel's top workplaces. I'm incredibly honored to work among a team that goes above and beyond for each other and our customers each and every day. Thank you for this recognition, and thank you to our team for making us a Fifth Third better.
Up next, we have Juness, Florida Distributing Company, Leland Management Incorporated.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Furlow, President and owner of Leland Management. Leland is a full-service association management firm serving over 130,000 homeowners with our 15 offices throughout the state. As a family-owned company, Leland recognizes the importance of giving back, and we are proud to be a part of supporting many worthy organizations.
If I could describe Leland with one word, I would describe it as evolving.
It would be integrity.
Family. If I could describe Leland in one word, it would be teamwork.
How would I describe Leland? Heart. Thank you, and make it a great day.
Up next, we have Comprehensive Energy Services, Hansel Phelps Construction, everybody's favorite quiet place, the Orange County Library System, Dynafire, and Taylor Morrison.
You know that feeling you get when your life is about to change? It's terrifying, sure, but isn't it exciting? You may not know with certainty what lies ahead, but that's what makes life, well, life. And even when the scene in the rear view is hard to leave behind, take a deep breath, hold on tight, and remember, there's no better way to move than forward.
Up next, we have PCL Construction Services, Cole Engineering Services, FBC Mortgage LLC, Back on the list, Orlando Magic. And now the top 3 companies in the mid-size division. The third ranked one is DRMP. The second ranked mid-size top workplace is Pinnacle. And the number 1 mid-size top workplace is Carol Bradford.
In the category for mid-sized businesses, number 1 goes to Carol Bradford Construction of Orlando. Carol Bradford prides itself on delivering a superior customer experience and proudly serving the community. The company is named for the grandparents of 2 of the founders, and that family feeling extends to how Carol Bradford says it treats its customers and its workers. Carol Bradford has been in business since 2010 and specializes in roofing, landscaping, as well as residential and commercial home improvement and construction. The company provides many benefits to its employees and recently opened Club Oak in its corporate office. Club Oak is a full-service gym that helps encourage workers to exercise and live a healthy lifestyle. But it is in the community where Carol Bradford strives to make its biggest impact. In 2018, Carol Bradford became the presenting sponsor of the Arnie's March Against Children's Cancer, a fundraising walk held annually during the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Last year, the company matched contributions from their employees and contacts in the community and presented a check for over $30,000 to help support pediatric cancer research and clinical trials. The fundraiser provides an opportunity to recognize and honor cancer fighters, their families, hospital staff, and supporters. And Carol Bradford has committed to remain the presenting sponsor for the next several years. Additionally, over the past several years, the company has collected thousands of toys for local needy families during the holiday season. Carol Bradford has also been engaged with the annual Coaches Toy Challenge Golf Tournament, which is hosted by several local high school coaches. The event raises money to provide toys and bicycles to the less fortunate in our area during the holidays. And the company also created the Carol Bradford Foundation, which donates money to worthy nonprofit causes in Central Florida. Please join us in honoring Carol Bradford as our top workplace in the mid-sized category.
Congratulations again to Carol Bradford. The philanthropy, the gym was cool, but what I really liked was the mascot. I think the Sentinel needs one of those walking around. So congratulations to Carol Bradford and all the mid-size employer group winners. And we are now to our final group. I told you we'd keep things buzzing along. That is the large employer group of our top workplace winners. All right. So coming in at fourth place is FIS Global.
Thank you so much for this recognition. I am proud FIS has been named a top place to work in Orlando. It's through surveys like these that our 900 local employees tell us how they're feeling and what they need to make FIS an even better place to work. Thank you.
And the number 3 ranked large top workplace is Charles Schwab. The number 2 large top workplace is Massey Services. And the number 1 large workplace, this is a big one, Fairwinds Credit Union. Check out their video now.
In the category for large size business, number 1 goes to Fairwinds Credit Union of Orlando. The name Fairwinds comes from the naval greeting, fair winds and following seas, a phrase of well wishes, which is why employees are called crew members. And the credit union has been a Central Florida fixture since its founding in 1949. With 34 locations and 575 crew members in Central Florida, Fairwinds is a nationwide financial institution that has been helping members on the journey to achieve financial freedom for more than 70 years. But it isn't only the community that benefits from Fairwinds' expertise. The credit union also focuses on the financial education and freedom of its own employees. Every one of Fairwinds' employees are inspired each day to encourage and cheer on our members as they navigate through the stages of financial freedom to save more, eliminate debt, build wealth, and live generously. In turn, our crew members celebrate financial freedom with each other through special programs, including our unique internal debt-free club, where the company recognizes and rewards the crew for completing key milestones in their own journeys. Fair Winds and its crew members are also a visible part of many community events here in the Orlando area. The Fair Winds Foundation has awarded grants to such organizations as the Foundation for Seminole County Public Schools, University of Central Florida, the Hispanic Heritage Scholarship Fund of Metro Orlando, Heart of Florida United Way, and Stetson University. And each year, Fair Winds also awards scholarships to graduating high school seniors, helping them work towards a debt-free college experience, a key milestone on the road to achieving financial freedom. This past year, Fair Winds held 2 Live Generously campaigns for crew members. The first, founded upon the idea that a single act of kindness can change a life, each crew member received $50 and one directive: make a difference. The crew did just that by paying for strangers' groceries, helping neighbors in need, donating to charities, and more. The second campaign was a 2-week fundraiser that resulted in $50,000 in crew donations to benefit the Fair Winds Foundation. Fair Winds contributed an additional $25,000 and treated every branch and department to celebratory pizza and an ice cream party. Please join us in honoring Fair Winds Credit Union as our top workplace in the large size category.
All right. Well, congratulations again to Fair Winds Credit Union and to all of our large employer group winners. And congratulations again to all of our 2020 Top Workplace winners. We want to thank you for joining us today. And before we wrap up, I want to thank all of our sponsors and top supporting partners: Center State Bank, Taylor Morrison, the Collage Companies, FIS Global, and Launch That LLC. Before you go, a few little housekeeping details. I want to remind you that your company's accomplishment will be recognized in the Orlando Sentinel's Top Workplace session. You're going to see that Sunday. The recording of this will be available on demand and on orlandosentinel.com by next week. The photo booth should still be open later, so you can continue to snap or upload pictures. Orlando Sentinel representatives will be in touch directly with any companies that are getting plaques and event gift bags or similar items as outlined in their prearranged partnership agreements. Now, I have absolutely nothing to do with advertising. I mean, seriously, you could take out an advertisement against me if you wanted, but I know we have some great folks there. And if you want to spread the word about the accomplishment, there are still advertising opportunities, and we have great staff that's willing to talk to you about that as well. And finally, we look forward to seeing participating top workplace companies at the inaugural Top Workplace Online Showcase virtual event next week. So please continue to help us spread the word about it. And there is still time if your company wants to participate. As for us, we are getting you out of here early. I don't think we can do better than that. Thanks for being here. We look forward to being with you next year, though I have to tell you, we hope we can do it in person, but if we do, you do need to wear pants. Thank you everyone for being here. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you next time.